So today I'll be speaking about a part of personal finance for you and yours in a way that you can really understand. I take personal finance to the grassroots because even I myself, I'm not very skilled. I'm not an investment banker, but I learned these things because I want to ensure that I build wealth in my youth, most especially. I want to maximize the fact that I still have time, and most of my viewers viewing me from our demography, from our audience statistics, they still also have time, right? I'm not saying the older folks don't have time, but my point is that the younger you are, the more time you can allow your investments compound and make you good money. So today I'm talking about investment types that I've tried, right? And they are paying me right now. If I'm able to attach my dashboard anywhere around the screen, I would ensure that I send a recording of that so that you can learn more from it. So today we are doing equities versus fixed income. When it comes to equities, understand it this way. Equities are those asset forms that you own, right, with a particular company. Take it like this in the simplest way. Your stocks, your shares, right? If you buy a share of a company, or if you buy the stock of a company, right, or you own shares in a company, however you understand this, it means you have equity in that company. So it means you own a part. Even though you bought a very minute part, you just own a part. You're one of the stakeholders of the company, right? Some companies even go ahead to even pay dividends. I think I'll do that in another video. If you want me to talk about companies that pay dividends on their shares, let me know. I will do it as one of my next videos. Not my next video, one of my next videos. All right. So equities means that you own a part of this particular company, and a way you can own a part is by buying shares. Right, when you have shares of a company, no matter the number, you are a stakeholder, shareholder in that company, and you are one of those that are helping the company, thrive, basically, because they use your money to fund more business processes and it helps them grow bigger. Now, on the other part of fixed income, this is what it's about. You've heard about things like FGN savings bond, or let me say bonds, right? We have different kind of bonds. We have government bonds, we have federal government bonds, we have state government bonds. Those ones are called municipal bonds also. We even have company bonds like they call those ones corporate bonds. Now bonds are a form of let me say borrowing, right? If you invest in a federal government bond, you are borrowing the government money. So the government will pay you dividend over a period of time. For FGN savings bond, for example, right, is a form of bond, and it also falls under the fixed income category. Fixed income means that you get to earn a particular amount of income that is fixed from this asset. So I'm talking about two different asset classes or asset forms that you can invest in, make money from, but in different ways. And we're going to be doing this versus that. Right. So let me continue what I was saying on FGN savings bond. Now, for example, government pays you like this September tenure of FGN savings bond, September bid. We invested. I did so in my community. I have a community on WhatsApp where we talk about this investment, where we talk about and we invest in things like this. So if you want to join that, just type money moves in the comments. Any of my people will see that, right? Those handling this YouTube, and they would respond to you on how to be a part of that. Now back to what I was saying. FGN savings bond, now we invested in September, and I think the interest for 2-year tenure, there's 2 years, there's 3 years. For 2-year tenure was about 17 point something. I would give a particular percentage on the screen, and for 3 years tenure we had 18 point something. I did 3 years tenure, I invested 200,000, and our first payout is called coupon. Our first coupon date payout is in December. And after that, 3 months after, so we will be paid every quarter for FGN savings bond until maturity. Maturity is that until after my 3 years is over, then I get back my 200k. But before that, for the 3 years, all through every 3 months to the 3 years, I get paid 18 point something percent every 3 months. Right, that's one type of fixed deposit. Another type is treasury bills. You've heard about that too. that is also fixed deposit, because when you invest in it, you get a particular amount returns. But the way this one functions is that, unlike treasury FGM bonds that you get returns every 3 months, T-bills, treasury bills, you are paid your return immediately. So say the interest rate is, let me say, 20%, for example, and you are putting in 200,000. It means immediately you invest, right, and it is accepted by your broker. You need a broker to do these things. Once your broker says, okay, you've successfully invested in these treasury bills, you'll be getting your ROI immediately. So you'll be getting your, that should be 40,000 naira immediately. Then after a period of time, I think you can do T-bills for 6 months, for 1 year, thereabouts, but it's not as long as FGM bonds. After that period of time, you get back your capital. So all these two are very common, right, types of a fixed deposit. Remember, I also said that you can also, it's not just governments that you can borrow money to and that put out their bonds bids, right? States do that also, and they use these things to take care of the country, work on projects. Yes, these are what the things that help them. Companies also do corporate bonds. A company can put out a bid and say, okay, we are open to take money from you, and we'll pay you returns so and so. Please, you can do more research on these different types of bonds. Now, if you're not going to say equities versus fixed income, this versus is not to compare, it's not to say one is better than the other, right? I'm just trying to explain more to you, because there are those that will be like, oh, what are equities, what's fixed income? They are all assets. Assets is anything that makes you money. Assets is anything that makes you money. So equity is in form of shares. Now people even own equities in businesses, right? They have their money in a business, and if business turns over profits, they pay them. Not every equity is through the stock market. There are some that they are made through over tables and counters. I mean, over tables in a boardroom, and say, okay, I have this money. You said you want me to invest in your business. I will own an equity in your business. I will own a stake in your business. Right. Even in equity also, there are some form of equities that you don't pay back the person, or the person that giving you the money does not make money back unless your business turns over profit. Those are we call angel investors. This is more prominent in the tech world, tech industries. So investors in tech, right, they give them money based on the fact that if you turn over profit, then I make money. If you don't turn over profit, then my money is gone. This kind of angel investors, they are very wealthy people, because they do this kind of things across different businesses. Several might fail, but once 1 or 2 works, it makes them good money. But for the sake of this video, understand that when it comes to, what is equity about? You own shares in this company. It means you have equity in that company. Now, what is this asset where I can make money, called fixed deposit? You can do that through what is called bonds and treasury bills. I've taken this thing to the grassroots, so I'm sure that you understand these different types. If there's any other thing you want me to talk about, please tell me in the comments. Subscribe, like, share, turn on post notification. My name is Esosa, and I talk personal finance, I talk sales, I talk investment vehicles, and personal development. Yes. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.